Welcome to the Hinchy Gym. Should be a dandy tonight in JV basketball action. Black River taking on West Rutland. West Rutland in their home gold uniforms. A jump ball, and we are underway. We're going to set the table for Heidi Byrne, number 20. She'll get the start tonight. She'll go to Samirsky. And as we work through the night, we'll work through the rosters. And again, Black River, a good club, good coach. Luigi Valenti out there. Terry Carlton, of course, the head coach for the West Rutland squad. And that's going to be a 1-and-out deal right there on the first shot of the ball game. 8-minute quarters, overtime if necessary. We have a winner, and usually these are fun games to watch. A lot of heart and soul going into this learning process called basketball. Dribble killed, needs some help, looking, and they'll lob down in the top, and they'll make the pass connection, and then the soft pass back to the free throw line, no interception, and they'll step inside and drive to the hole, and there'll be a missed shot on that driving attempt right there. And it never fails. I got numbers that I don't have people for, or people I don't have numbers for, and I'll have to work on it. It's going to be Girardi. I know the West Rutland side. Girardi to Byrne down inside to Lincoln. She looks at the free throw line to the shot, pulled it back down. We'll go to Samirsky. Ponto from the corner. Well, she's thinking long and hard. Yeah, and she pulled the shot down, made the pass up top between circles to Byrne. She'll come to Girardi. Just a little over a minute passed, and each team's had an offensive touch. We have no points yet. Samirsky inside the free throw line, off the glass, no good. Long rebound handled by everybody on the floor, and it'll be taken over by Girardi, and she'll bring it back out, and they'll set up and run through the play now. We'll have the varsity game, or I don't know what this week is. I'll have the varsity game, Black River and West Rutland for you at a later date on Channel 15 Sports, and that should be a dandy. Up and got it! That's Lincoln, and that was patient ball movement, bringing the ball around. I have 23 as being Gardner on my roster. The coach had crossed her name off, but that's Gardner, 23 out there that had the basketball. They'll dump it down inside, up and blocked by Lincoln. The ball came right back to Black River. Their putback, no good. A putback again, no good. Another offensive, there you go. Another offensive rebound and just too many chances, and a foul will be called on Lincoln. And there should be shots coming up for Black River also. Yeah, so he'll get settled in on the line. And I shall try to figure out who that young lady is. She'll miss that first free throw. That's Marceau, Chantel Marceau out there. So. And Marceau will miss the second one. It'll stay 2-0 West Rutland. So I'm tracking down the numbers, and things are going pretty smooth right now tonight. Usually when I come to West Rutland, everything runs pretty good anyways for me. They take awful good care of me here, and I'd like to thank the whole West Rutland community, starting with the athletic director, Joe Harrington, the coaches, Terry Carlton, Carl Serrani, and the whole community, moms and dads, and everybody included, for allowing me to come over and tape West Rutland sports and then put it on Channel 15. It is a privilege to be here. I've seen some awful great games again this year, and we'll have travel called. So we'll stay at 2-0, and that ball will be taken out on the far side by Hawkins, Sarah Hawkins. And they're going to bring the ball into the front court on that side. Now it'll be Hawkins with the basketball, and Hawkins brings the dribble across, and they're looking for a cutter down inside, and that's ball kept alive by McPherson. Now go out of bounds to Coach Carlton. He shows you still got the hands. Makes a nice catch. Mike Candy out there, one of the officials. He'll hand the ball off. And Cloutier will look, and fire. And boy, that was a tough catch, but they made it. They'll drive to the free throw line. The defense go by, off the glass and in. That was McPherson with the bucket. We're tied at 2 now in this first quarter of playing the JV basketball game. McPherson came up to stop the ball from coming in, and I think we're going to call a blocking foul. Number 5, that'll be called on McPherson. They'll stop the clock with 5 minutes and 10 seconds to go. The game's starting to get a flow to it now. They're starting to get the feel for it. And Samirsky will come back to Byrne. Byrne will make the catch, and Heidi Byrne will come all the way up to the 2-point shot inside the arc. No good, hard off the iron. Long rebound will be chased down by Samirsky. Nope, she ran out of court, and it'll be out of bounds. It'll go over to Black River. Black River knows, oh God, I call them maroon, burgundy. I'm colorblind anyways, but I'd say that's probably what they are color-wise. The dark jerseys. I got a black and white viewfinder anyways, so they're in the dark jerseys. West Rutland in their home gold. They're at the Hinchy Gym in West Rutland, Vermont. Girardi made the steal, off to the races. Will cross over. She wanted to play a right-handed shot. Yeah, well, she's just wide open to the baseline. I didn't realize it didn't take the drive. Samirsky will go inside and be off the mark. Ball will be tipped and controlled, and that's Marceau. She'll go up ahead to McPherson. They got a 2-on-2 happening, and that ball will be slapped away. Got a foul called on Smirski. That'll be her first personal, team's second. Yeah, no shots this time. Foul on the floor. Ball will go out of bounds on the baseline. It's a possession foul. Well, I think it is. Yeah, everybody's lining up. That's a possession foul. O'Neill coming in for Black River. Katie O'Neill. Now, Katie O'Neill, a good player. She's going to take the ball out of bounds. And, of course, her dad, the baseball coach down at Black River, Jim O'Neill. And that's weak side rebound. Marceau had it once, twice, has it again. Hot potato. She's able to grab a hold of it, and they let her get away a little bit of a carry there. Marceau will come from behind on the curl, get the ball, put it up, and front rim it. Ball's coming down to Lincoln on a hard rebound. She'll find Girardi. And Girardi with no pressure in the backcourt. I'll be looking at a 2-3 zone defense being played by Black River. 2-2 at the midway point. The first quarter. We're at 4 minutes to go. That's up, and no. And Byrne can hit, though. That's her area out there, that perimeter shot. I don't see Taylor Carlton. That's who's missing tonight. I didn't get a chance to look at the... But no, Taylor's on the bench. Okay. They'll work the ball, reverse it, push it inside. Lincoln. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Ponto. I do that all the time. I know the difference between the two of them. No, man. Up and got it. Offensive rebound for West Rutland that time, and they'll turn it into points. And Gardner with the basketball, and she'll slow it down in the backcourt, toss up front. But she did a good job of taking the baseline. Oh, went off her foot. She had everything working right. She was percolating, and then Hawkins lost it off her own foot. She turned the corner, got the baseline, and just misplayed the ball, but she had the right idea. So it's 4-2 West Rutland with 3:21 to go in the first quarter of play. And crowd filling in nicely. This is a good rivalry game, Black River, West Rutland. It's a good matchup also as far as the quality on the court. Two good teams, two good coaches. So the crowd's starting to come in for this one, and Girardi with the step, the pivot, the look, and brings it back to the, well, just outside the elbow, and I'll go down in the corner. This is going to be Lincoln to Girardi to Smirski. Very patient offenses. Touches here for West Rutland. And I believe that did go off from the defensive player up there, Hawkins, number 3, and she did touch it last. The ball will belong to West Rutland. No shot clock to worry about. Two-pointer up and got it. They can't leave Byrne alone on the perimeter. Like I said, that's no fluke. She's very, very good from the outside. Goes 6-2 West Rutland. And Gardner, oh, she killed that dribble early. Got it to O'Neill. O'Neill will step inside. Whoa, man, she took some steps there. And we got a foul called. It's going to be O'Neill called for the foul. So we'll have the ball. Now they want the ball there. There, the ref wanted the ball, and she was taking it away. Caitlin Palmer coming into the basketball game for Black River, and number 23, Ashley Bathlon. And Gianna Ricky, number 13, coming in for West Rutland. So Bathlon will come in, and she usually picks the tempo up pretty good when she gets out there. She likes to get the ball and get it down the floor, and likes to run the floor. And she's a slasher to the bucket. That's going to be up and no, a little off the mark. And there's a weak side rebound by Bathlon just in the ball game, making an impact already. 2:20 to go in the first quarter. 6-2 West Rutland's JV squad with the lead over Black River. Bathlon with the cut inside, and boy, tell you what, I talk about her pushing the ball up the floor with tempo. That was a great move down in the paint to get the shot off and draw the foul. But it's the way she made herself open for the pass. See, guys, right there is Paul Dunches. One of the most recognizable and powerful figures in Vermont sports. There isn't a, that's shot good. Every coach or athletic director that comes through this gym always asks where he is. They seek him out, they shake his hand. You can throw any name at him in any year of sports in Vermont, and he can answer the question for you. And he'll also do the PA announcing here. He'll introduce the lineups for the varsity game. It goes 8-2 on the board. And Palmer with the toss over. We'll go to Hawkins. She'll get down below the free throw line. Triple teamed, actually. They'll dump it along the baseline up, and that's a tough shot. The rebound kept alive but not controlled by number 10, Palmer. Here comes Smirski for West Rutland. Smirski front court. Oh, right by the defender, up and left it short. Ball will come down. Lincoln fouled. An offensive rebound by West Rutland's Lincoln, and she got fouled, and she'll be going to the line, I believe, to take a couple of shots. 2 shots, yep. Yeah, so Lincoln will head to the line, and We're going to have Bathlon and Ponto down low. And they'll bring Samirsky and Gianna Ricky back at the top. And the first free throw will be put up by Lincoln. Will be good. Yep. It was a teaser, but it did drop in. And it'll make it now 9-2, West Rutland. Got it? 10-2, West Rutland. That is the 4th team foul on Black River as Gardner will bring the ball down, number 23. West Rutland now will play the 2-3 zone defense. Coach Carlton will throw a lot of different defensive looks at you through this night. Marceau lost the dribble, tried to throw across the top of the 2-3 zone, and it was stolen in the foul. Nice job by Gianna Ricky. Just took it right into the defender, was backpedaling. They hadn't established any position for a charge. And that's a smart thing to recognize and see that as the offensive player. Yeah, there's 2 shots, so the substitution coming in will be Ricci, Caitlin Ricci, and she'll have to wait till the second shot. And with a 10-2 game, it'll now become 11-2 as West Rutland shooting very good from the free throw line tonight. And now Ricci will come in and she'll replace Marceau. And those are Black River changes. Second shot by Ricci, as good as the first one. So West Rutland 4 for 4. 4 for their last 4 from the free throw line. See Gardner will come up, and Bathlon went below the screen now. She'll pressure the basketball, yep. And so wait, and bring it to Palmer. Palmer able to trip through the defense. Hawkins, there's the ball back down inside to Gardner. She'll pull her way down inside and draw the foul. That was good to get the position down on the blocks, take advantage of the sweet spot down there and draw the foul. So Gardner at the line with a 1:11 to go, and that foul will be the first foul on Ponto, number 22. And after a long wait for the shot, Gardner to the lefty will get it in there, making it 12-3. That was off the mark, but again, long routine prior to the shot. I mean, you never heard Jim go so quiet for so long. And I didn't want to talk and disturb her, but wow. That pass picked off, across the zone, off to the races, up, and can't get the finish. Rebound will come down to Bathlon. She'll break out of the pack, and the numbers are there for West Rutland. They have a lot of numbers. She'll fade off to the side, and the shot will fade with her, and now the rebound will come down and be controlled by Gardner with 44 seconds to go. That was a situation where maybe a bounce pass across the paint. They had a 1-on-3 developed right there. See Bathlon trying to, she went down below the zone, but below the screen, it created a 3-2 zone instead of a 2-3. Coach Carlton was, no, he's going. They were looking for O'Neill, and the pass evaded her. It was actually too tall for her, and the ball had taken out of bounds by West Rutland, and Bathlon's going to come back, take the ball out of bounds. Girardi back in the basketball game, number 21 for West Side, and she'll get the touch, and she'll bring the ball down, and she'll run the point right now. There's Bathlon. She had a little head of steam coming down the court, and then Palmer slowed her down. Ricky will make the save in the corner, needs some help, tosses back up top. Girardi, free throw line, looks, swings the ball back to the elbow to push it inside. That's Ponto. To Bathlon, she'll step inside, creative move up with the offensive rebound, no good. And, they're going to call a push. Time has expired, and I just need to see who the foul was on. It'll be on Lincoln, and that is going to be the first quarter. No shots coming up, so it'll be 12-3 West Rutland with the lead at the end of one quarter play in JV basketball action on Munger Vision. We'll bring the ball into play to start the second quarter, and Taylor Carlton now in the basketball game, number 3 for West Rutland, as they look. Well, they're looking at a 1-2-2 zone to me, and that's going to be taken away at the top of the zone by Bathlon. She's very strong and active up there, and that's going to count. It's going to be a steal the bucket and one right now. Great play by Bathlon. And that'll happen in the first 9 seconds of the second quarter. So Bathlon at the line, and there's that aggressiveness before they got at the top of that 1-2-2 zone. She wastes no time in catching and firing. There's an offensive rebound. No good. Have some Samirsky on there, quick to the basketball. And now Hawkins will bring it up to Gardner. That's 7:44 to go, just underway in the second quarter. And the first quarter was a 12-3 lead for West Rutland. It's gone to 14-3 now. That's the largest lead of the contest by either side. And Palmer on that far side. The pass tipped and controlled by Hawkins. Hawkins back to Palmer, number 10. See Bathlon again up top, just with that quickness, not a lot of movement down low, and they're going to foul called. And they'll be on Bathlon with a blocking foul. That is going to be the 15th foul. First foul on Bathlon. The ball will go out of bounds on the baseline. And O'Neal again will rush down there, number 13. And O'Neal, good athlete in everything she plays, but boy, I tell you, softball's her passion, and she is extremely good at it. That's going to be Carlton with the rebound, and she's looking for the long pass. O'Neal got their hands on it. O'Neal will make the steal. Oh man, she needs to be with the Patriots after they dropped that interception. They could have ended the Super Bowl with the lead. She made a great catch there. That's going to be saved in bounds, and Palmer will tightrope walk the sideline, get it. They'll go baseline, and then lost the basketball as they went to Hawkins, and that was just a tough trip as far as handling the basketball cleanly by Black River. Watching JV basketball on Channel 15, Munger Vision Sports. And coming into the 13th year of doing this stuff. Community television, PEGTV.com is the website. Phone number 747-0151, and it's Saturdays at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's when Tom Leipold, the program director of Channel 15, just starts loading up the server with all kinds of local sports and starts playing games of the week every Saturday at 4. Boy, Palmer with the crossover almost had it taken away by Bathlon again. And Hawkins got inside and pivots, and she's been in the paint, and she'll just get out within the 5-second count. Palmer again crossed over, jump ball. Bathlon. She looks casual when she's playing, but she's very, very quick. I'm not saying she doesn't look quick. She's quicker than you think because she just plays so casual. Very good. I don't mean in a negative way. It's funny because like when she just tied the ball up right there, I mean, just poof, was done. Ricky, oh, nice jump shot. Didn't land for it, but that was a nice catch and shot. So at 5:58 to go in the second quarter, it stays 14-3 West Rutland, and little bounce pass on the baseline. Somebody got a piece of that and tipped it, and last touch by, I believe, Palmer of Black River. The ball, in any event, will come over to West Rutland. There's been no pressure in the backcourt yet, and Taylor Carlton didn't get the start tonight. She's back in the ball game now, and it will take long for her to get a couple touches. And she's a shooter and a slasher. She's pretty versatile, and that's going to be last touch by Ricky out of bounds, and that should become Black River basketball. And O'Neal's going to stay right on that side, and she'll take it out of bounds for the Black River squad. This will be Gardner bringing the basketball down. Gardner looking, 5:30 to go in the second quarter. Palmer wants the baseline. There's great help. Great help by Ricky. Ricky playing a tremendous game tonight. Ball on the floor. Everybody on the floor. Pano. No, I did it backwards again. That's Lincoln getting up number 15 for West Rutland. She got tied up, and I don't know what it is. I know those two young ladies apart. No problem. Looking, Hawkins. Oh, that was a great inbounds pass play. She was open for a little bunny, missed it. Carlton will save the basketball. Back to Bathlon. Almost where they drew it up. Great play by Carlton on the athletic move to make the save, and they'll snap the pass off to her, and she can hit the three ball. Watch. Right there. Right on cue, Taylor, and she'll make the three-pointer, and nothing but twine on that. That's why I zoomed on the net, because I knew she had it. Under control, and 17-3 now, lead at 14 for West Rutland. And just in case you can't do the math, it makes me think. That's why I gave you the math. And that was muscled up, and again, tough angle, almost behind the backboard. Smirsky had the basketball. She'll go back to Carlton. Carlton over the timeline. Carlton over to Gianna Ricky. Ricky looks. They'll just work the perimeter. They've been very good and very patient about running through their offensive plays. And, yep. They'll swing the ball around and find a little seam, and then we'll have a foul called on a shot, and I believe it's going to be on Hawkins, number 3. And we'll make it official here in a second. Yeah, now send Smirsky to the line. So Smirsky at the line to shoot 2 with 4:26 to go in the half. Yep, it's going to happen. West Rutland having an exceptionally good night from the free throw line. And Girardi will come in for Ricky, and again, Ricky just tremendous first half of play. And that will miss. Bathlon with that just great basketball instincts. Up, oh yeah, Taylor Carlton with 5 points now. And a few minutes of work, and that's going to be Palmer bringing the ball down, and she's going to run the point this trip down. Black River has the ball tipped away from Palmer, lands up to O'Neill, and boy, the spacing for Black River, they got to get their gapping right. Samirsky was fouled. Yep. I believe Palmer will get the foul called. Yeah, it's a good call, and that's going to be the 1-on-1 it should be. Yeah, so they'll come on down and see if Westfall can keep up that good percentage from the free throw line. Now, I believe it's going to be Samirsky. Yeah, number 14 is Samirsky. She's heading to the line, and she shall take the shots. Holly Cloutier out there, number 12 for Black River. And I thought I saw another body coming. Oh, 5 out there. It's McPherson. And let's get it together here tonight here. West Rutland, just unbelievable from the free throw line tonight. And it continues. Oh, I wonder if Coach had them shooting from the line, because they're just scorching the net from the free throw line. 22-3, West Rutland. I got to tell you, I am surprised by the way they're just winning this. Girardi just took it away. And Girardi, Tony, no. There's the ball kept alive by Carlton. Goes on to bounce. Girardi didn't touch it. She knew better, but it was irrelevant. It was going to become Black River basketball. O'Neill and her team need to get a little run together. Palmer will bring the ball down. With 3:47 to go, if you can just string together 5 or 6 points and a couple defensive stops, it'll change the talk at halftime. I mean, it'll change the complexion of the. Oh, and that's just they're just bringing the ball right into the teeth of the zone. Yeah, when you try to on the dribble from the perimeter, bring the ball down through the free throw line, if the 2-3 zone's being played correct, it's just not going to work. So Gardner will come out, and they'll bring Hawkins back in, and that's a Black River change. And Hawkins is going to wear number 3 out there. 22 first half points and still over 3 minutes to play for West Rutland. Now, when their offense works, it works very, very well. They find Girardi on the weak side. Nobody rotated over, and she got it. That, again, perimeter passing, reverse the basketball. The zone overloaded on that far side. They came back to the weak side, and Girardi just stood there and canned it. 24-3 West side. I mean, that's the way a coach draws it up. It's the way the coach hopes it works for you on the court. And right now, it's just picture perfect. There's Bathalon with yet another steal. She's got a 1-on-2, and she's going to get fouled and almost pulled off the three-point play again. So Ashley Bathalon having just another impressive performance for Westside, heading to the line for a couple shots. It's a 9th team foul, so the next foul committed by Black River will be the double bonus the rest of this first half. This is the case where she just got fouled in the act of shooting. Got it. I got to tell you, it's either 7 for 7 or 8 for the last 8. Ponto coming in for Lincoln. And there's another by Byrne coming in for the shooter, Bathalon. And then number 24 coming in is Ricci for Black River. And again, I think they're 9 for the 9. It's either 8 for 8 or 9 for 9, but they haven't shot like this combined all season from the free throw line. It's just got to just make the coach feel warm and fuzzy to see this execution tonight. 26-3 West Rutland's JV squad with the lead over Black River's JV squad. There's the roll to the bucket, the catch by O'Neill, and she got held. And that's only 16 fouls, so it's going to be just a possession foul, ball out of bounds. Yeah, and they're going to send O'Neill back out on the baseline. And when they've had to throw the ball in bounds, they've had Katie take the ball out of bounds, O'Neill. They'll run the stack. McPherson with the catch. She had an early basket. McPherson did. Looked pretty good out there, and then she sat down for quite a while, and that's her first shot in a long time. That was short, and Girardi with the catch. Up block. Girardi grabbed it away. Nice job by not getting flustered by Girardi. Carlton to Girardi. She was open, passed up the three-point shot. She'll come back. Carlton being guarded by Palmer with 2:16 to go. Second quarter action. Samirsky wanted to go baseline on the little give and go, and Girardi didn't cut strong enough to the hole. And here's the patience. Coach Carlton on the sideline orchestrating. He wants to pull the ball back out. He'll bring everybody up high on the wing. Yeah, he'll flash Samirsky down low in the paint. The defense didn't follow her, so they didn't open up the lane. There's the ball fake to Girardi. The 2-pointers up, and no, rim out on her. Ball on the floor. McPherson with a 2-on-2. McPherson will cross over. Wants a right-handed shot out the glass. No good. Tried to use the window. Byrne got in there, and I believe went off from number 24, actually. Ricci was the last touch. That's a Black River touch, so it'll become a West Rutland basketball. And that's going to be Carleton bringing the ball down. Very impressive first half of play for West Rutland. Like I said, 26 points to this juncture of the basketball game. And great execution. And you got a, looks like a knee-jerk call. That's the way you Mike called here. Blocking foul, okay. That's going to be on O'Neill, and that'll be her second personal. And that is going to be the 10th team foul, and West Rutland will call timeout, up by 23 with just 1:26 to go in the second quarter. Rutland timeout taken by Coach Carleton. He'll come out with Girardi. The first shot will be good. Girardi's out there, 21. Carleton's number 3 out there, 22 at the lines. Ponto, 14. Summersky, and 20 Byrne. Heidi Byrne. So we're all set with the West Rutland's 5 on the floor. And second shot, and my God, they're either 10 for 10 or 11 for 11 or 12 for 12. It's just an unbelievable. Yeah, baseline violation. Ball will go out of bounds. You know, there's no violation. It wasn't their ball. They made 2 free throws and almost got possession of the basketball. And the funniest part of that was Black River's going to let them do it. Oh, it happens. And push called. Shots coming up the other way now. Palmer on the drive was fouled by Carleton. And I'm waiting to see. Yeah, it is Palmer. I was correct for once. And she'll go to the line now. And she should be getting a couple here. And being held to 3 points in almost 2 full quarters of play, it doesn't need to be said, but I got to fill the airtime up here. They desperately need these free throws. No, there's a 1-and-1 too, and I'm not understand that, but they'll go back up with it, and that was missed on the inside putback, and Carleton will come down with the ball. And the beauty of this is she'll bring it down herself, so she'll make the rebound and then set up the play all in one person. Very multitasker out there. Oh, nice job by Ponto. The good step up with the defense. Summersky up. No. It's going to be a 1-and-out, but again, they executed the play very well. Marceau with the... it's not Marceau, number 24, Jerry. It's Ricci out there, and that's Palmer with the basketball. And, oh, got a foul. And it'll be Byrne called for the foul. Okay. Yeah, she was moving, and this will be the 1-and-1, and they'll send Palmer back to the line where she just barely missed her last attempt. Again, at a later date, you'll see the varsity version of West Rutland Black River on Channel 15 Sports. You can go to the website, PEGTV.com, and take a look at the schedule for not only this week, but future broadcasts for sports, because there's a lot of sports in there. Girardi, after the missed free throw, 43 seconds to go in this first half of play. Carleton will penetrate, look for a 7th point. No, front rim rebound will come down to O'Neill. O'Neill will turn away from the pressure applied by Girardi, curl back to the inside, give the ball off to Palmer. That's Byrne on her defensively. West Rutland now has gone out man-to-man. Like I said, you've seen a 1-2-2, you've seen a 2-3 zone, and now you've seen man-to-man. Marceau met the pass. Marceau just even with the free throw line will go back to O'Neill. She wants to let the defender go by. Got the bump from behind and almost got tied up by Carleton. Carleton will pull the hand back away from Hawkins so she won't get the fall. Marceau with the follow-up, no good. Another job of following it up, and it's going to go for Hawkins. That was just good work on the boards by Black River, and they'll make it 28-5 now. Girardi will catch the ball on the fly, and that's going to be the half. And it was a half of beautiful execution by West Rutland. They'll lead 28-5 over Black River on Munger Vision. We'll put the ball on the play, and we'll get set here to go. Black River's got to make a statement early, down by 23. Not an insurmountable lead, but they have to play a lot solid here, a lot more solid here in this third quarter. They got to cut down on the turnovers. That's McPherson with the basketball. They'll bring it back, and the shot up, and no good. Rebound will come back. Cloutier will put it up, had it partially blocked. The ball will come down in the hands of Carleton, who will get the start here in this second half of play. Don't know if we'll see Ponto again tonight. She's very sick, I heard. Oh, nice shot. That's 7 points now. 7 points now for Carleton. She didn't get the start. She only played about half of the second quarter, and she came out shooting, made a 3-ball, and now a couple of shots from the field. We're at 30-5, West Rutland JV squad. Going to work off the screen. You can see that Lincoln stayed right with her, and there comes McPherson up and a little bit hard off the glass. Will come down, and Lincoln with the basketball. She'll go back to Bathlon. So Bathlon getting the start here in the second half of play, and a very good first half off the bench. We'll swing the ball over to Carleton. Carleton didn't catch it clean, couldn't get the shot away. Go to Bathlon. They'll bring it off to Gianna Ricky. And up the arc from the foot of Summersky out of bounds from the rare mistakes tonight made by the West Rutland JV squad. And they'll bring the ball in. Gardner, again, number 23, will run that back court. She'll be joined by Hawkins. Hawkins 3, Gardner 23. And see the crossover, and there's the screen set by Cloutier. And didn't happen. They didn't force it to pull it out. There's no shot clock in the state of Vermont to worry about. And I'm getting up there in years, but hopefully someday before I'm gone, we'll see a shot clock in the state of Vermont. Goes out from Lincoln's hands to Samirsky, and Samirsky's going to bring the ball down herself. Samirsky, very versatile. She can play inside, outside, just about any position you want to put her at. Carlton with the catch, backed up, thought about the three. We'll go back to Ricky. Ricky, no. Ball on the floor, baseline, and going to be out of bounds off from Marceau out there. So Carlton will head down to the baseline. She'll take the ball out of bounds, and it's a 3-1 set. And they'll bring the ball into Ricky. She'll set fire, and no. Rebound, Bathlon, no. Trying to bank it off the window, no good. A little bit too much juice on the basketball. And they'll bring it down now to Gardner. Again, you can watch the West Rutland Black River Varsity game on at a later date. You can figure out what time that's on by either going to the Rutland Herald, the TV Guide channel, or you can just go to the website and look at the schedule. The website again is PEGTV.com. Phone number is 747-0151. That's tipped away by Carlton as she anticipated the ball being passed up there. She will get the finish, and Carlton now with 9 points in the basketball game. How's that for English, huh? That's my great role in high school education. She just has such good basketball skills and instincts. It's the instincts right there you can just see. Bathlon with the bump, released to the inside. Nice help stepping up by Lincoln. That shot will be off the mark. And they'll come out the top of the paint, picked up by Samirsky. Samirsky, baseline, taken away. Nice job by Marceau. And they'll have to recycle it, bring the ball back out to Carlton. She'll put it on the floor once to Bathlon. She'll swing the ball over on the elbow, and that's Gianna Ricky with the basketball. Ricky, again, shooting very confidently tonight. She's open on the three-point arc, passed up the shot. And one thing Coach Carlton and I talked about at halftime was just how patient his team is being tonight. And they're really, by the patience they're exhibiting out there, they're getting some very, very good shots to finding the right person, an open person. Bathlon bouncing around out from the picks out there, and McPherson just couldn't beat Samirsky to the spot. And they'll swing the ball up top. Hawkins now with 4:38 to go. Third quarter, 32-5, West Rutland. McPherson, it'll bounce around and rim out, and Bathlon getting up off her butt, and she seems to be all right down there. She hit the deck during all that rebounding action, and she'll call for the ball, receive the ball, and they'll push it down inside. Nice catch by Lincoln. They'll swing the ball out to Carlton. She'll go baseline jumper, got it. Carlton just missed one shot tonight from the field. She's got 11 in the ball game. Got a game face on too, and I think we'll have a timeout taken. So Black River's going to take a timeout, and that makes it a good decision here. They got to regroup down 34-5 to West Rutland. Palmer reinserted in the lineup after that timeout by Black River. She wears number 10, and she ran the point a lot in that first half of play. And she had a little problem matching up with West Rutland's guards. They just were too quick for her. And it's going to be McPherson. McPherson looking baseline, and she's in a little trouble right now. She'll force one up, and that'll become an easy rebound for Lincoln, and she'll hand the ball off now to Bathlon. So that came after a full timeout taken by Black River, and I'm not really sure that's what the coach wanted ran. Carlton to Bathlon, and they'll bring the ball over on the elbow, and that's going to be Ricky with the catch. Had the pass knocked away from her. It's going to be McPherson. Had the ball knocked away from her. McPherson will get it. And double dribbled and traveled, no call, and that ball was blocked. It ends up to Bathlon. Bathlon with a 2-on-3, and she's going to split the defense, go up and looking for the foul call. Didn't happen, and Samirsky will tip it back to Bathlon. She'll step inside the defender, and boy, they are getting their chances, aren't they, down there? They just could not get a break as far as A, getting a foul called, or B, making a bunny shot, and be Black River with the basketball. 3 minutes straight up to go in the third quarter, and it has been an all West Rutland JV Golden Horde basketball game tonight. Coach Carlton told me how they had scrimmaged all week against the Varsity, and I'll tell you, that's a good way to sharpen up, playing up, in competition like that, practicing against the competition, the higher-ups. Palmer to the hole. There's a good shot, and the ball laid on the floor for a second. Carlton will pick it up, and Taylor Carlton, like I mentioned in that first half, one of the beauties of her getting the rebound is that she will bring the ball up and set the table. That was a funky move, she went to make a ball fake, lost the handle on it, and turned it over, but it'll be a jump ball in the Earl favorite West Rutland, and they'll take the ball out of bounds on the baseline. And Girardi and Byrne coming in for West Side, and I can see Gianna Ricky's one of the players coming out. And they need another body off the court. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got 6 people on, yeah. And Samirsky coming off the court now. There we go. Even with my C- average in high school, I knew there were too many people on the court. Catch shot fired? No. God, good job there running around the screen to come open and make the shot on the run. Bodies crashing in the backcourt. Palmer fell over Link, and they're both okay. There's the crossover, and now they need some help. That was Hawkins with the ball number 3, and she'll go to O'Neill. O'Neill, McPherson, and she likes to shoot, McPherson does. Oh, Hawkins will step inside, and I don't know how she didn't get it. She'll go right back up, and that was partially tipped from behind. Comes to Palmer, and travel called. That was pretty frantic for a while. And so Girardi in the ball game, number 21, Tony Girardi. And she did an excellent job of running the point and taking shots when she's opening that first half, and she's looking to continue that here in the second half as Bathlon will make the step to the hole, and a little bit of a funny shot there. Went off the backboard and spun out of bounds, and O'Neill will have it. And O'Neill will bring the ball into play, and this will be Palmer again. McPherson, I had no doubt she was going to shoot when she caught it. And I say that tongue-in-cheek with a little sense of humor because I don't think a lot of young players at JV level shoot the ball enough. She is not one of them that has that problem. She'll shoot again and get it. Oh, Carlton was pressuring the backcourt, able just to motor right into the front court, go up and got fouled. Yeah, that's going to be on number 3 that collected the foul. Hawkins, I believe, will actually be assessed the foul. Two shots, yeah. So Taylor Carlton will head to the line. The foul is on Hawkins, and 2 shots coming up for Carlton, and that'll make it. So they'll stop the clock with 1:18 to go. That's the first foul called here of the third quarter. That doesn't mean it's the first foul committed. It means it's the first foul called. I'm just ribbing the rest because they're both very good guys. They do a good job. And we're going to have Marceau, 35, come back in the ball game for Black River, along with number 23 coming in the ball game. And of course, that's Sarah Gardner. And Carlton will keep that very good free throw shooting for West Rutland going there tonight. Again, that percentage is just out of this world right now. And they'll come back to Palmer. She just had to touch up to Gardner. And now Palmer will come between circles. And that was Heidi Byrne at the top of the zone. They'll go baseline, Bathlon, move those feet. Took away the baseline. Marceau wanted to penetrate the double team on that side. Well, actually what happened was the top of the zone crunched down on her and created the steal. The ball was saved, but the Marceau was Girardi that made the play underneath the basket. And this is Palmer with just 56 seconds to go in the third quarter play. And man, okay, I won't say it's a travel. But she passed the ball to herself and ran the whole length of the paint. Carlton to Girardi. I'm actually glad that they're just kind of letting things float along here personally. Up and yes, Bathlon with the basket. 37-7, and I never would have believed it. Tonight was just one of those nights for Black River, and it was also just one of those nights for West Rutland. See, it depends on how you say one of those nights. You can tell who's having a good night and who's having a bad night. That's just a lesson in broadcasting. See, Black River having one of those nights sounds like they're having a bad night. Black River, or you say West Rutland having one of those nights, that sounds like a good night. And all it is just how you change your fluctuation. That gives me a lot to talk about. 39-9 at the end of 3 quarters of play. It's West Side's JV squad with the lead. I have no doubt there'll be no overtime tonight, so this is the final quarter play. Marceau will put the shot up. Lincoln will be fouled. I'm sorry, that's O'Neill. She shall be fouled. They'll stop the clock, 8 seconds in the fourth quarter. They'll send O'Neill to the line. And she'll be getting 2 shots. That's going to be the first foul called on West Rutland. Bathlon will pick up her second personal. And O'Neill's first shot will be up and will be no good. Can look for Katie this softball season on the diamond. Big softball fan. Of course, her brother Dave, a very big integral part of that Black River baseball team. That swish right there. So she get 1 and 2, and they'll get to double digits at 39-10. Girardi will turn. There's pressure to backcourt, and she just goes around Marceau. And she's got to be aware of the pressure coming up behind her. They'll go down inside, and it was picked off by Gardner. And now Palmer with the basketball. Palmer over the timeline, and Byrne on her defensively. Byrne will get some help from Carlton. Carlton now will rush out of Marceau, knock the ball off her hands, and Carlton will have the steal up ahead. Girardi on the long pass, puts it on the floor. The defenders are coming behind her, and that's going to be Byrne front rimming it. And then Heidi Byrne trying to follow it in. We'll get the foul called. It's either going to be Lincoln or Byrne. Lincoln will get the foul, and that's going to be the second personal foul. And O'Neill and Palmer will still work that back court. That's the combination for Black River here most of the second half of play. And so again, West Rutland setting up. And has zone defense, and Marceau, no. Weak side rebound, foul. Shots coming up. Gardner got the weak side rebound over the top of Bathlon. Bathlon will pick the foul up. And I think that's going to be 3 on it. Yeah, so actually he'll pick up her third foul. With 7:17 to go, Gardner will get set to put up the first of 2. And again, the lefty with a very long routine will just miss it. Got some more CSJ basketball coming up for you. They'll play Fisher College the 16th of February. That's going to be their regular season closer right there, and then they'll head off into the playoffs and hope for the best for them. They're awful good programs down here, men's and women. I'd like to thank Mark Benetatis, the athletic director. Took awful good care of me this season, all through the basketball season at CSJ. Very, very glad that he invited me back. Hope the coverage was adequate. I know you can always get better than me, but I appreciate the fact you let me do it. They're going to call a travel on Byrne. She double clutched and picked up the back foot, and that's a good call by the official. And the ball will go out of bounds on the baseline. And O'Neill and Palmer once again will face no pressure, bringing the ball down the court. That's caught by Marceau. That's Carlton on her defensively. Palmer, and boy, they close down the gap on that side. When they run the zone like that on the points, that's where they'll create the trap. And again, a long shot, a weak side rebound, and the steal by Girardi as she's trying to get that thing under control, and she muscled it up, and boy, that was partially blocked. It was Byrne that went down to get the rebound off the missed shot, and somebody from Black River, I didn't catch the number, made the block, and they'll have the ball with 6.5 minutes to go, and they'll just lob it down to the elbow. Coming inside the elbow is Marceau, and she's just swallowed up by a sea of Golden Horde players. And Girardi will get it under control. Another steal by Girardi. And she'll stop, pop, not drop it. The rebound Byrne. She'll put it up. That was blocked out of there. I believe it was O'Neill that swatted away. Bathlon with the basketball. We're going back to Girardi. She'll find Carlton. Carlton off the dribble. Up. And no. Looking for point number 13 on the night. The put back. No. One more time. Maybe Bathlon will just kick it out. And that's a 2-point shot. No. And West Rutland again with the offensive rebound. And a travel finally called on Byrne. Will get the ball back to Black River. Holly Cloutier will come into the basketball game for Marceau for Black River. And I'll catch up to the action. There we go. Palmer coming down the court with 5:49 to go in the contest. Works off Cloutier's screen. We'll get down below the free throw line and then kick the ball back out. Shot short up. Becomes a pass. No good. Tipped to the baseline. Taken over by Bathlon. Bathlon will dribble back against the grain. Reverse her dribble. Come up the sideline. Looks for Girardi and she'll tip it to herself. Make the save up. And who was that? That had to be Carlton. Trying to reverse layup. Almost pulled it off. Cloutier says why not? Becomes a steal down underneath off the short shot. And Bathlon with 5:17 to go, and it's opened up now. It's just becoming an end-to-end affair now. That's going to be missed by West Rutland from the outside. That was Carlton that took the shot. There's a complete spin, a pass from behind, no look pass from the backside. And now they'll pull it out and they'll recycle, restart, and actually run through a play. And it's Palmer to O'Neill. She'll chase down the ball. Carlton on her defensively. And O'Neill will go all the way from the left to the right side of the court and bring it back to Cloutier. And that's going to be off from Carlton. They're going to call a defensive kick, yeah. And a nice soccer move there by Carlton using the back of her heel. So it'll be Black River taking the ball out of bounds on the far side of the court with 4:46 to go in a 39-10 JV game. West Rutland got the lead early and just never took their foot off the pedal, and they have executed extremely well. Palmer on the drive will get fouled. We just need a number. That'll be Byrne. Heidi Byrne will be called for the foul, and that's just going to be the 5th team foul. Foul's on the floor. It's a possession foul. And McPherson, number 5, coming back in the basketball game. Katie McPherson coming in for Black River. She'll replace Katie O'Neill. Now Palmer will take the ball out of bounds. Black River's going to run a stack formation off the near side of the box, and Byrne will tip the ball out of bounds. And yeah, they're going to just put it on the side. Now it'll be Palmer bringing the ball into Cloutier. Cloutier with 4:30 to go will cross over. Get to the free throw line. The ball stripped away from Carlton. Girardi out of the pack. Girardi all the way in and got it, Girardi. But she's got some acceleration, some pull-away speed there. 41-10, West Rutland. And Carlton just took it away like it was stealing candy from a baby. Girardi fouled, going to the line, almost made the bucket. And Girardi getting a workout here, running up and down the court after steals. And yeah, so Girardi at the line, and there should be 2 shots coming up. It's only the 2nd team foul, but she was fouled in the act of shooting. It looks like Ricky and Samirsky coming in the basketball game for West Rutland, and that's going to be nothing but twine for Girardi. I can't believe the free throw shooting percentage tonight. It is astronomical. It's so high, I could never figure it out without a calculator or one of my kids here to do it for me. And that will be a rare miss from the free throw line. It had to happen eventually, and it says 42-10 now, West Rutland. I don't think this season I've done a JV, varsity, or college game, men's or women's, where one team has shot so well the whole ball game from the free throw line as I've seen tonight from West Rutland's JV girls squad. Whether or not they can continue that through the season, I don't know. But for one night, it is pretty awesome. Byrne says, I'm going to go for it, and she nails it. 2-pointer for Heidi Byrne. Like I said, very good from the perimeter. Let me say it correctly now. Very good from the perimeter, and she shows it right there, 44-10. McPherson will save it. Ball went off from her foot, and she'll be able to retrieve it. Girardi putting the pressure on. They'll swing the ball over that side now. Find the open person. Palmer passed up the shot. And Jan Hawkins had the touch. He gave the ball back to Palmer. Now McPherson will catch fire, and no. Rebound will be picked up by, well, it's picked up by Black River, stolen away by Bathlon. She'll bring it right in the back door there and put it up and behind. See that defender that was running with her back to the play. Never turned around to look, and that's why she just kept bringing the ball in and made the layup. 46-10 with 3 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. And they'll kick the ball up on that side and tipped around, and Bathlon again will be the recipient of the interception. Marceau slowed the ball down, and Ricky will get the finish. They're on their way to a 50-point JV night. That's big at JV level. 48-10 West Rutland, and they probably have as many steals as they have points. That's no exaggeration. Bathlon with the rebound goes between the legs with the dribbles, and the long pass to the front court will find Gianna Ricky off her feet, and I think they're living large. Nope, I thought for sure it went off from a Black River player's foot out of bounds, but they're saying no, it goes the other way. At least that was the initial indication. That room, a full timeout taken by West Rutland with 2:28 to go. They're up 48-10. And we'll bring the ball out of bounds, bring it into Palmer. Palmer will bring it up over midcourt. And just after the timeout, they'll bring O'Neill to the scores table. She gets set to check in for Black River. And again, 2:18 to go and clock running down now. They're looking for that long pass. Mercy got a piece of it. Marceau will pick the ball up. She'll split the defense, pick the ball up once, lose it again. Girardi will go to the floor. Palmer and Girardi will be tied up. And it should be, I think they'll go West Rutland basketball. Now O'Neill coming in for McPherson for Black River. Yeah, no pressure in the back court. And we've hit the 2-minute mark, and Girardi will snap the pass off to Ricky. She'll give up the shot, and the corner's Bathlon, and she wanted to come all the way across the court. Thought the better of it, and they'll work it around, and Girardi will go off the fingertips of Byrne. It'll be picked up by O'Neill. Now Palmer with the basketball. 1:48 going to contest. And West Rutland coming out now with, well, I think it's a 2-3, but it could be a 2-1-2. But now they slide down on the backside. It's a 2-3 zone being played out there. They've shown you just about everything in their arsenal tonight defensively by West Rutland, and they try to throw the diagonal pass against the 2-3 zone. It'll be stolen away by Samirsky. I just said foul, and it didn't happen. She'll get the bucket though, and that's going to keep it at. That'll make the clock run, and they'll take it 50-10. West Rutland with the lead. 1:16, and yeah, they want to run through the play. Marceau with the catch and the shot, trying to use the glass. It's not going to happen. Here comes Bathlon. Bathlon hears footsteps behind her. She'll slow it down, go to Girardi. But I tell you, I believe everybody has scored tonight for West Rutland. Ricky, no. Rebound, Marceau. She'll find Palmer. Carlton off the bench to the scorer's table. Whether or not she'll get a chance to get in is another thing. O'Neill says, why not? She's open and got it. Katie O'Neill with the bucket. And now they're going to have. Oh, I thought they were going to just go to a substitution time. It's going to be a West Rutland timeout with 43 seconds to go. 50-12. West Rutland with the lead. No, so Byrne just made aware that the ball was thrown to her. A rare turnover tonight for West Rutland. It came from the official. It's been a very well officiated game. I've had a couple chuckles here and there, but hey, they've done a very good job out there. In a 50-12 game, it's hard sometimes to officiate. They've done a good job. Byrne with the catch from the free throw line. Again, they executed the play. The bucket just didn't work. Bathlon will chase down the rebound, and they'll have another offensive set. Byrne on the pass to Ricky down inside, and they'll go to Samirsky. She was sealed off nicely, recognized it. Byrne open, catches, fires, no good. Byrne follows it up, and no. Bathlon will casually make the save with 10 seconds to go, and that'll be short right there, and that'll be out of bounds to Black River with just 6 seconds to go in the basketball game. O'Neill to Palmer, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and they're just going to let it happen. Yeah. So congratulations to West Rutland, and a good job of actually trying their hardest. Black River, they stuck with it, and again, get out there, support your student athletes, and now support Munger Vision. Tonight, Black River, you're looking at the presidents right there. They'll be led by Courtney Rollrig. They'll be taking on Katie Lincoln and West Rutland in a rematch. And they're going to start with Rollrig. She's got 1,000 points in her career. She's only a junior. She's the key to the attack.
Number 20.
It was 46-42. Black River the win down in Ludlow earlier in the year. 13's Allison Gillette coming into your picture right now. Number 20 is Alicia Hammond. Number 24 is Emily Jocelyn, and 25 is going to be Molly Harrison. That's the starting five for the head coach, Lou Sire. And we'll get set after this last hurrah here by the team and their last team cheer. And we'll get the starting lineup for West Rutland in their home white uniforms.
Number 3, Meg Ricky.
Meg Ricky coming out. Yeah.
Junior, number 11, Emily Sumner.
Now Emily Sumner, number 11, she's a junior.
Sophomore, number 10, Amanda Ames.
Number 10, Amanda Ames. The next three will all be sophomores. That's how young the squad is. Only one senior on the lineup, Molly Washburn. Brooke Griswold coming out, number 12.
Katie Lincoln.
Yeah, and Katie Lincoln, number 22, coming off a huge game against Arlington. And that is the West Rutland starting five. This is going to be a high-octane game, so if you need something from the kitchen, run out now and get it. I'm going to give you a few seconds on the fade, then we'll have the opening tip-off. Although Katie Lincoln fouled out for West Rutland with about 4 minutes and change left in the contest. And again, it was a close game all the way down through there. 46-42 is that final. This game should be as good tonight. West Rutland coming out some impressive games against opponents that are higher, divisioned up. They're up in division. Green Mountain comes to mind, a 45-40 overtime loss by West Rutland. But game, though, that they were legitimate. They were giant killers in that. Arlington the other night coming from behind to win 43-39. So West Rutland team that when they're intense and focused, they are as good as anybody around. So they're going to go to the possession arrow and they're going to get the ball to Black River. Tonight should be no different. This is a big rivalry game for both of these schools, and it'll come out to Rollrig. She'll make a lot of touches tonight. One of the keys could be foul trouble. Rollrig being aggressive, Lincoln being aggressive. Who's going to stay in the ball game longer? And I'm not forgetting the supporting cast. They're surrounded by very good players. That's Lincoln on top with the defense with the steal up and go underneath the backboard too far, hit the bottom of the rim, and she had Rollrig flying out in front of her. Rollrig's advantage over Lincoln, if there is such a thing, is just that she's taller. And not that will come in any significant play tonight. I'm just trying to compare the two players. There's Roehrig again with the miss on the floor, up and got it. And that's what she does so well. She's athletic, she's aggressive, she's confident, she's strong, and she just took over the boards there and made the bucket. 2-0 Black River with a lead. They're in the dark uniforms or the maroon uniforms. Sumner will wheel to the hole, and there's a foul on Roehrig. That is big already. 48 seconds into the basketball game, Roehrig will pick up her first personal foul, and Sumner will head to the line and shoot a couple. I like the fact that they went right to that matchup offensively and got what they wanted, a foul. Well, they would have taken a basket also, but Sumner will try to get 1 of 2 here. Kim Levins, one of the officials, out on the floor tonight. And that'll be Roehrig taking the ball out of bounds, and West Rutland will apply some pressure in the backcourt, and Roehrig will be guarded by Sumner. Sumner had a defensive assignment against Ashley Hoyt of Arlington and did an outstanding job against Ashley Hoyt, and tonight things don't get any easier. There's the cut down in the paint. The pass was a tad bit behind Roehrig, and here comes West Rutland with a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. They'll go in the corner to Ames, up and long, no good. Weak side rebound. Sumner will kick it out. Griswold for 2, and she'll get it. Yeah, she was on the line, and she drilled it. Now, Griswold has a habit of coming out early and hitting a couple shots and then kind of hiding the rest of the game from taking her shots. She has got to believe in herself and knows that she can get it done and continue shooting throughout the whole ball game. She is a big part of offensive help out there. Roehrig inside and call travel. Yeah, too much. Sometimes Roehrig tries to do too much on her own, and that was one of the cases right there. That's also a very good defensive help situation right there by West Rutland. Sumner will inbounds. Lincoln will take it over. There's no pressure in the backcourt, and it's 3-2 West Rutland with 6:22 to go in the first quarter of play. I'm already a hometown fan. You know I do all West Rutland women's basketball, JV and varsity. But Mrs. Lincoln, Katie's mom, informed me she made me an apple pie for after the game. You can't win me over any more than while hitting that three-pointer by Lincoln and making me an apple pie. And then Griswold almost got the steal. I get pretty spoiled over here at West Rutland. They've been awful good to me. And this is a good time to thank the West Rutland community, the athletic director Joe Harrington, the coaches Terry Carlton and Carl Serrani. And she's out of bounds. Yeah, she went out of bounds. She dove and tried everything she could, but she'll slide out of bounds. That was Jocelyn. Went out of bounds. I'd like to thank all the West Rutland parents and players for allowing me to come over and videotape their sports, on the women's sports that is, and air it on Channel 15. I know the whole community appreciates it because they love watching West Rutland girls basketball. Ames with the catch. No, a little long and strong, and the rebound will be taken out by number 25, Harrison. And they're just going to look. That was 20, Hammond, and now they'll come back to the opposite side of the floor and bring it to Gillette. Roehrig with the touch, and she'll take it right inside, kick it out. That's good recognition. And the bucket! That's what Roehrig's got to do more often right there. When they start collapsing down on her, kick the ball out and let her teammates get involved in the offense. 6-4 West Rutland with the 2-point lead. Griswold thought about going down in the corner to Ames as Black River coming out in that zone defense. Ricky with her first touch. She'll go up. Nope, she'll fake it. Fake me out. That's Lincoln, and she's got another 3. Oh, Lincoln. Already starting off hot. It's 9-4. West Rutland are up by 5, but they're shooting very well from the perimeter. And believe me, all that will do is open up that slashing and driving to the bucket if they can keep up that outside shooting for a while. They'll back the ball out. Gillette with it, number 13 out there for Black River. Griswold got a hand on it, and it's going to be off from Ricky, I believe, out of bounds. It'll go over to Black River. Hammond was there, number 20, and now 24 will be Jocelyn taking the ball out of bounds. They didn't really run a stack. They just ran an off-balanced line, and they're waiting to give it to Roehrig. And Sumner played it perfectly. She was right between the pick and made the steal up with the shot off the back of the rim. It'll take a long rebound. Roehrig will get it, and she's already at full throttle. Ricky trying to get back and blocking foul, and count the basket for Roehrig. A little continuation there, and she'll get the bucket and the foul shot. And what happened there is Ricky just kept backpedaling, never did beat her to the spot, and Roehrig never slowed down, just took her right into her and got the bucket. 9-6, and the free throw. She'll eye the basket, take her time, and get it. All twine. So the 1,000-point scorer as a junior, only a junior, will make it a 9-7 ball game. And it can happen fast for both of these teams. At the Rochester game here, West Rutland had where they trailed by quite a bit. I think 16 going into that fourth quarter, and they made a run at it and won the game. Sumner inside, took the shot. She was hard, and she's almost able to steal it. Actually, she will get the ball to a teammate, so it does lead to an assist on the steal. That's going to be outside, and this time will be a front rim. Griswold will get it, tip it, and get it to Lincoln. She'll quickly cross over. Now she'll set up the offense. Between circles to Brooke Griswold, number 12. Griswold wants to go down to the free throw line. Sumner's open, and got it. Great execution, good patience. They moved the ball around and made it work. Up ahead, that was tipped, and if she let it go, it would have been Black River basketball. About your instinct, Alicia Hammond reached out and tried to grab the ball. Goes out of her hands, out of bounds, and Lincoln's going to sit down and take a breather, and Molly Washburn will come in, and Lincoln actually holding her knee. Now, I don't know if she twisted it or bumped it and bruised it, but a lot of concern all of a sudden on the West Rutland sideline about her left knee. 11-7, West Rutland with the lead. Griswold now will be asked to take some of that scoring load onto her shoulders. That shot was blocked, and it comes down at the hands of Hammond, and it'll go to Brorig. Brorig has Ames come out and slow the ball down. Then the tip away by Sumner as she made the steal on Brorig, realized the numbers weren't there, and smartly will be patient and pull the ball back out. Washburn with the touch. The only senior on the whole roster for West Rutland is Washburn, 13. Ames. Got a tough matchup, Ames does. Because she's just smart. About to say, because she couldn't shoot over her defender, number 25, Harrison. So she ball fake, ducked inside, and gave a little bunny shot to her teammate. It makes it 13-7. That's just smart basketball by Ames. Gillette with the ball, number 13, works off the Rorig screen. They'll drop the ball in the corner. There's the quick touch. You want to reverse it, and they'll come back now to number 13, Gillette. Down inside the Rorig. Bump, bodies fly, no call. Little push from behind, not call. It's going to stay down this end with Black River. Griswold just getting up with Sumner. And was last touched by one of those two young ladies for West Rutland. The ball will be taken out of bounds by Jocelyn. She's looking inside, and just not going to happen. Defensive kick called on West Rutland. I believe Molly Washburn got her foot out in the way. 13-7 West Rutland with a lead. 2:26 to go in the first quarter. And Lincoln says she is good to go, and she's back at the scores table. Here comes Washburn after the steal. Washburn felt pressure and has pressure and traveled. Yeah, that was just Gillette getting back there, and really a good job of hustling back by Gillette and causing that havoc. And now Gillette will take the ball out of bounds. She led to that turnover. She'll have 24 in the backcourt. Jocelyn, and Jocelyn will look, and then they anticipated and didn't make the steal. Rorig, they've got the numbers. The shot, no. It's going to come out in the middle of the paint, picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln back in the ball game, and Lincoln will slow it down. The numbers weren't there. She played it smart. She'll loop over to Griswold, and that's going to be blocked by Rorig. She came out of absolutely nowhere. She made up 35 feet in about a second and a half. Right there is Courtney Rorig. Timeout called by Black River. We'll take a peek into Coach Rainey's huddle, and I'll tell you real quickly, his roster has Kayla Pease, number 2, Meg Rickeys, number 3, Tawny Bristol, 4, Sierra Pease, 5, Amanda Ames, 10, Emily Sumner, 11, Brooke Griswold, 12, Molly Washburn, 13, Sarah Walczyk is number 15, and Katie Lincoln, of course, is 22. Terry Carlton is the assistant coach, Carl Sereni, the head coach. You are probably at home, but just for the sake of argument, I'll say you're at the Hinchy Gym, even though you're really not. I am. You might have been here when the game took place, but right now, if you're watching this broadcast, you're not at the Hinchy Gym. That's where the game is. Beautiful place to come watch a ball game. We got new lighting, new hardwood floor, new paint job, great seats. Not a bad seat in the house. Just a great place to come and watch women's basketball. That was the Black River timeout taken at 2 minutes, 2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. 13-7. West Rutland with the lead. That's going to be Sumner taking the ball out of bounds. Emily Sumner to be exact, and she's a junior, and she'll bring it into Lincoln. She's looking for another 3-ball. No. Tipped, and controlled. No. That was Sumner with the shot, and it was a good shot. It just didn't go. Rorig reached over the back of Sumner and tipped the ball forward, lost her balance from her knees traveled. Yeah, you can't come up to your knees, and when you do, I got to show you her knees. She's got the knees of an athlete. Black and blues and scraped all up, and that is just the sign of a great ball player. Griswold smartly didn't throw. Yeah, the seam wasn't there to go up top. She'll go to Washburn, and she was fouled. She kicked and fired and got fouled. Nice, confident move by Washburn. And that foul will be called on Hammond, and that will send Washburn to the line. She's going to get a couple shots now. She'll settle in at the line with 1:37 to go in the first quarter, and that shot will be no. It had potential, but it popped back out. And she'll waste no time putting the second one up, and long rebound. Sumner will chase it down, got beat to the ball by Hammond. And here comes Rohrig. Rohrig at the midcourt stripe will snap the ball over on that side and get it off to Jocelyn. That's Washburn on Jocelyn. The lead pass, oh, big collision, and it's going to go out of bounds. Ricky will get up slow, and she's okay. And Courtney Rohrig will get up and check her eyebrow, and she's okay. And the ball went out of bounds off from Rohrig. Well, I'll tell you, they're consistently let contact happen, and that was just a no call there. Washburn with the ball being guarded by Gillette will bring it back to Lincoln. She'll swing the ball over to Griswold. Griswold on the floor wants to go back to Lincoln. Smart bounce pass is the only way she's going to get it there. The baseline cut by Washburn was open, but there was just no seam to pass the ball to her. Gillette with the basketball with 1:06 to go in the first quarter of play. Black River in the dark uniforms has the ball, and they trail by 6. Oh, got a new number. I didn't catch it. This is Sealer coming in, and she'll turn the corner, look baseline, lost the handle, chased it back down, and traveled. I thought she traveled the first time, but he got her the second time. Now Sierra Pease will come in for Meg Rickey for West Rutland, and Sierra Pease will wear number 5. And Dave Serrani's in the house. Oh yeah, Dave from Atomic Pro Audio. Over in the corner and taking in the action. He watches a lot of West Rutland basketball on Channel 15. He even admitted it and told me that. Yeah. Sierra Pease with a lot of moves, but not going anywhere. We'll bring it to Lincoln. 39 seconds to go in the quarter. Washburn between circles goes down in the corner. Griswold with a catch. No way to get the shot off, as defensively they'd seal her off. And I'm not really sure she traveled. Yeah. Sumner got caught between 3 things. I'm going to shoot. Oh, there's Katie. I'm going to pass. And oh, I lost the handle on the ball. I'm in a lot of trouble. That's in a nutshell what I thought happened. A summation of what I thought happened. Oh, nice job of sealing her off. All wide open. Gillette. She'll take it up. And no. Rebound fought for between 2 Black River players. And oh, they're going to call foul on Pease. I just don't know how 2 players from Black River can have possession of the rebound fighting for it and didn't call for a travel. That's the ball will go out of bounds on the baseline with 18 seconds to go. Quickly came in play. Got it. Jocelyn. Nice shot. Makes it 13-9. 12 seconds left. Could be the final shot of the first half of play. Griswold. That ball will be tipped in the backcourt. Picked up. Up, it'll count, and that's going to be good! Oh, what a big finish for Black River. And they'll have a 13-11 deficit. They're down 2 to West Rutland. Oh, I got so excited I can't tell you what happens. 13-11 West Rutland. This quarter, both teams did a lot of things well. I think it's going to be played like a playoff game. It's tense. It's intense. Rohrig with just the 1 foul, Lincoln without any fouls. Rohrig almost with the steal, and that's how you get to know her knees get so banged up. Oh, she's hurt. Oh, no. Come on, get up. There you go. She is going to have a bruise, probably the size of the other bruise now underneath. That's how her knees are all dinged up. Oh, I tell you, they're going to have a full timeout taken. Rohrig will limp over. She's going to come back in after the timeout. She's just too tough. Stays 13-11 West Rutland. So Rohrig back out there, and again, it'll take an awful lot to keep her on the ball game. They'll go down inside the Pease after drawing up play off the inbounds play on the dry erase board. During the timeout, they drew that up, so I'm trying to say, and they just didn't get the shot. Rohrig will spin, go baseline, and Sumner got the block on Rohrig, and this ball will come down to Griswold, and Griswold now to the middle of the floor into the front court, and oh, she got careless. There's the pass behind Jocelyn, picked back up now, and they'll dump it down inside, and Washburn was right there waiting for it. So both teams a little sloppy coming out of that timeout. And now, again, there's a lot of adrenaline on the court right now. Believe me, everybody's kind of juiced. There's a lot of quickness on the court also. Washburn with the ball. And that's going to be tip coming across and taken away by Hammond, number 20. She'll give it back, and this will be Gillette that will bring the ball down. With 1 minute gone here in the second quarter, it stays 13-11 West Rutland. They'll go to Rohrig. She'll turn on Sumner, and she's got the inside position. She'll hit the deck again, and she's going to get some shots, I believe. I'll have to wait and see what Chris says here. Nope, possession foul, ball out of bounds, falls on Sierra Pease. Amanda Ames will come in for Brooke Griswold for West Rutland at the 7:02 to play mark in the Oh, nice inbounds play. They got. Oh, she double dribbled. Yep. See what they did though? They take advantage of her athletic ability, and they lob the ball, and she can jump and make herself 6'9". So they treat her like that. Offensively, they lobbed the ball, and she went up and got it, and she just double dribbled. Other than that, she caught it in a sweet spot, and probably had a pretty good shot, high percentage shot to take. Washburn just can't get the handle. I think she wanted to shoot, but she couldn't get a grip on it. Lincoln will shoot. She'll put it up, and no. Rebound. Taken out there by Rohrig, and she'll take it away from Pease. Rohrig will give it up on the wing. Up, and no. Rebound, Rohrig, and she'll fly to the floor once again. And she was out of bounds, so it'll become West Rutland basketball. Ricky coming in for Pease. So Ricky, number 3, coming in for Sierra Pease for West Rutland. And Katie Lincoln, again, has had the luxury tonight of no pressure in the backcourt. Even though I think that helps her because she gets the momentum, the tempo up where she wants it. Sumner hit on the arm and fouled. The foul will be on Saylor, I believe. Should be at number 11. Yeah, and Sumner will be number 11 at the line for West Rutland. And Emily usually pretty darn good from the free throw line. But she had no score yet in this quarter, and she'll be up. And there's not going to be the first points of this second quarter. Almost, well, it is a minute and a half has passed. Minute 39 seconds have gone by, and we've had no points yet. Scored in the second quarter. We've got points, just not in the second quarter. Sumner battles to keep the ball alive, and you got to call that on Jocelyn. Yeah, got tangled up in Washburn. She'll go to the floor, and she'll have a hickey on her knee now. Yep. And that will become the 5th team foul. Ball will go out of bounds on the baseline to West Rutland. They're going to run a stack formation. See them? This is just a grinded out game between two rivals that are close in the standings. Play close ball games, and they're playing it close right now. They're tight. They're playing tight and rugged. There it is to Washburn. No. Oh, I'll tell you what. Great inside position. Oh, a jump ball called. Tell you what. Nice box out by Sumner. Jocelyn will take the ball out of bounds, number 24. She'll have to come off the side of Saylor, and so she'll give the ball back to Rohrig, and Courtney Rohrig, number 10, will now get set to attack the defense. 6 minutes straight up to go in the second quarter of play. Black River West Rutland on Munger Vision tonight, playing on PEGTV channel 15, and that's Lincoln. She just knew the ball was going back. Lincoln up and got it. Katie Lincoln with the first points of the second quarter, 15-11. West Rutland, and Rohrig just dribbles through all those reaches and gets it to the other end. That's a simple fix. Somebody has to step up, create a trap, freeze themselves, and stop the ball. Lincoln does it the other way. I got it. Oh, Lincoln high off the glass, and then from the underhand layup position this time. Oh, they got to call that on Gillette. Nope, they're not going to. Holy crap. Oh, they'll have to watch the tape. They missed that one. And Lincoln again with the steal. Knew the ball was coming back. Up ahead to Ames. She'll make the catch and blocked by Rohrig. Oh, that was awesome. That's good stuff. I know I'm a West Rutland fan, but wow, that's good stuff. Oh my goodness. It's like she's got 8 arms and 4 legs and a V8 motor in her. I mean, that is just amazing athleticism. She'll come back to Washburn. She'll give it to Sumner. She had a screen set for her, and she came up short. And then the foul. Lincoln made the catch on the air ball and got fouled. I believe it's 25. That's Harrison. 2-5. Yeah, Harrison will be called for the foul, and Lincoln will be at the line, and they'll stop the clock with 4:59 to go. Second quarter, 4-point ball game, 17-13 West Rutland, and Katie Lincoln will be up, and tell you what, they're spending a lot of energy. That's why these outside shots or free throws aren't happening for them. Both teams are slugging it out. It's a physical ball game. And they'll have a substitution come in. Sarah Walczyk will come in, number 15 for West Rutland, and for Black River, Tina Valenti will come in, number 21. So we're set to go. We've got some new people in the basketball game, and it's Valenti with the touch. Brings it back to Rohrig. See, right now, that's where they got to be stopping the ball. They can't let her get that momentum going forward. Up, and she lost the handle on it, and Washburn will pick up the air ball. She'll curl and find Lincoln. 5-point lead for West Rutland, and they want to add to it on this possession, and they're going to have it between the circles with Katie Lincoln, number 22, handling the basketball. To Washburn, and yeah, that pass plane was never there. They were playing the pass back. There's the crossover, there's the split, and there's not going to be a bucket. Everything but the basket. The tip will come back to Ricky, and she was fouled. Now I just have to wait and see, because Harrison and Gillette were both there. So Gillette will pick up the foul. And Brooke Griswold will come back in the basketball game for West Rutland for Molly Washburn. Good job by Washburn off the bench. So Griswold will come back in after about a 4-minute break. And Lincoln, again, I'm a little surprised, no pressure in the back court, but sometimes that does help Lincoln because she wants to pick up the tempo, break down the defender, get the numbers in her favor up front. So probably a good decision. Nice shot by Ames. Largest lead of the ball game, 20-13. There's the long pass. It's open, and Gillette will not get it. Then Walzett got inside position and walked her out and got the rebound. So a great chance for a bucket there. Oh, look at Lincoln, and she got fouled. Yeah, and I think it's going to be on Rollrig. I'll have to wait and see. He's doing some serious looking down there, the official is. 21, okay, no, it's not Rollrig, it's on Valenti. Lincoln at the line to shoot a couple, and you can see that explosive step to the basket. And she'll get the shot to drop from the free throw line, makes it 21-13. Kayla Pease coming in for Meg Rickey for West Rutland. Pease will wear number 2. Lincoln averaging just about 18 points a game for West Rutland this year. She's also set the school record for girls basketball with a 34-point game against Polteny. Griswold got a hand on it, knocked it away with a jump ball. And the arrow, I think it's going to stay down this end, and it will. And it'll be Lincoln taking the ball out of bounds on the baseline with 3:52 to go in the second quarter. And West Rutland with the lead and the ball, and Pease with the catch. She'll go to Griswold. They'll set it up for Lincoln. Open, fires, no. Rebound. Came down to Pease. Her pass back, picked out by Rollrig, and she'll get it. The steal and the coast to coast, and Rollrig gets a lot of her 1,000 points just like that. Pease the other end, and boy, Harrison blocked it. Comes back to Ames. Ames thinks about it and can't can it. It'll rim out on her. Come to Jocelyn, and she'll go to Gillette. Gillette will cross the timeline, slow it down, and look down inside to Rollrig. She'll roll off the baseline against Lincoln. Lincoln got a piece of the ball. Up, Rollrig got it. 22-17, so the lead down to 5 now with 3 minutes to go. Second quarter action. This is Ames with the basketball. Yeah, there's Griswold. Griswold is a shooter, but right there's just no space. She'll duck inside, take a running one-hander, leave it soft and short, and she'll be tied up by Ames, and that's going to be Valenti that tied her up, and the ball will go out of bounds to Black River. They need a body down there, and they're going to take number 24, Jocelyn. Jocelyn will put the ball into play, and she'll just snap the pass off. They're waiting for the screen. Now Rollrig will work off the screen, bring the ball back to Valenti. She'll cross the timeline. Smartly won't make the pass back to the middle of the floor. They had that pretty much covered. And Lincoln just laying back there, makes another steal. Lincoln will slow it down, bring it out, and now Lincoln will operate from between the circles. Oh, Griswold was open and didn't pull the trigger. Coach wanted her to pull the trigger and didn't do it. Jocelyn defensively all over to Lincoln. Down inside, there's a flash on the baseline. Ames will gain the ball back to Pease. She'll pivot. They'll swing the ball around. Griswold open, and she'll take the shot this time. No. Rebound, Rollrig will bring it down the floor herself. She got the defensive rebound. There's the dish, Jocelyn, and no. Tell you what, that was a nice give off after the defense got drawn over to Rollrig. And you can see the job of curling back to create space, and the shot won't drop. It's taken off on that side by Harrison. It's an up and down the floor game, and you got to love it. This is Gillette with the basketball. She'll bring it back to Jocelyn, number 24, and Jocelyn looking baseline, didn't give the ball on the flash to Rollrig. And Lincoln just playing from behind her, waiting for that pass. Lincoln with the left-hander. Well, get it, Katie Lincoln. Rollrig's long pass into the front court. Harrison, 8-footer. Yes, off the glass and in. Oh, you got to love it. They're going up and down the court. 24-19 West Rutland by 5 with a minute and a half to go in the first half of play. Lincoln looks to the sideline, will get the call, and she'll walk the ball up over the logo. She looks at that zone defense being played, and boy, I tell you what, Jocelyn got a slap on the ball. You usually never see anybody quick enough to do that to Katie Lincoln. They'll go baseline, and Ames from her knees tried to make the pass across to Griswold. It was taken away by Gillette to Valenti and stolen away by Lincoln. Lincoln got the bump there, and that's going to be shots now from the free throw line. It's the 8th team foul. Yeah, I thought, okay, I saw the conversation going on, but Harrison will be called for the foul, and Miss Lincoln will be at the line. And they're going to bring back in Hammond, number 24, Valenti for Black River. Been a fun first half. 24-19, and then it'll be 24-19 still. And I'll tell you what, Rowerig nearing about 9 rebounds, and most of those are offensive rebounds. Whoa, what a collision. And they're going to call that a blocking foul, I believe. That's the call. That's only the 4th team foul. No shots coming up yet. That is a tough, I think it was a good call, but it's a tough foul to take because that was just full collision. Hope they got good auto insurance. That was quite the collision. There's the backdoor cut up, and Hammond can't finish the deal. She'll try one more time. That's hard off the glass. Out of the back comes Lincoln. She's got Pease up ahead of her. Pease with the basketball to catch the fire, and no! And now the other way, we'll get it running. Griswold will steal the pass away. Cut inside, Ames, her own teammate, and now slow it down to catch her breath. 43 seconds to go, and she'll lob it in the corner to Lincoln. She'll catch, 3-ball, no. Rebound inside. Walzik had a block from behind. We'll pick it back up. Rowerig made the block. That's going to be Ames in the corner. 32 seconds to go. And Rowerig will slide to the floor. Ames will take the shot on the run. No. Rebound tipped around. Ames will keep it in bounds. It'll be off from Gillette's foot. It'll be West Rutland basketball. That was great sequence of action. That's an easy game to call right there. So Lincoln will bring the ball into play. She'll look. They wanted Walzik, and they forced it into her, and it'll be out from Rowerig's hands out of bounds. West Rutland will keep possession. They want her to slide over the, there you go, slide over the corner, and she'll bring the ball into play. So Lincoln to Walzik, and then she'll try to go up top to Griswold. Picked off. Jocelyn lets the defender go by, and Doster bounced. That made the shot more difficult. Jocelyn again, and Jocelyn got it. That was all Jocelyn. 24-21. It's a squeaker here. 2 seconds, 1 second, and it just missed it. So West Rutland will have the 3-point lead, 24-21, over Black River on Munger Vision. Yeah, it's interesting to listen to both coaches after halftime. Neither one of them. Well, I just listened to Coach Shire talking to his team, said we played terrible basketball. We're only down 3 points. Let's play some good basketball. Coach Frank, he wants to see a different team double dribble. Yeah, so they want to see a different team here in the second half. So it was fun for the fans, but it wasn't fun for the coaches. And they'll start things off with a turnover, and the ball will be taken out of bounds by Gillette, number 13. So Gillette will look to get the ball in the play, and she'll lob it over the top. And Jocelyn had a very good first half for Black River. Will chase down the basketball. And then she'll just lose it out of bounds. So teams will open up just about the way they shut it down. Open up the second half the way they ended the first half with just sporadic execution. And that time, 2 turnovers, 2 possessions between the 2 teams. Ames with the basketball. The bump, no call. Sumner will kick it back out. Ames will put it up. It'll be off the mark, and the rebound will be fought for. And Rowerig will come down with it. Rowerig into the front court. Will make the move and get it. Rowerig will make it a 1-point ball game at 24-23. And again, very typical of her points. It came on off a rebound. She brought the ball down the floor herself and got the layup. That Sumner turns, fires, no good. So 1 and out. Hammond got the basketball. Now they'll give it off to Rowerig. 25 had to touch was Harrison, and Lincoln will match up against Gillette. The pick set by Rowerig, and that opened up the pass that you're about to see right here to the left hand, and a lead to Black River. She went to the left hand on the underhand layup and makes it 25-24. So a 4-0 run here for the Black River squad will give them the lead. And they're coming out with that zone defense with that pressure on top. It'll be picked up by Ames in the paint, and Ricky's got to get out of the paint. They're counting the 3-ball at 3 seconds, and that's a basket by Ames. 26-25 now. The lead seesawing back and forth to Jocelyn, and it'll go back to Black River, 27-26. And again, it was like this in the second quarter, just up and down, and one team score, the next team score. Griswold made the move, got inside of him, and forced the shot up, and it's a weak side rebound by Harrison. She was the only one there. She'll literally hand the ball off to Rowerig. She'll go behind the back on the dribble, and she'll get the inside position on Sumner and get the layup. Once she got shoulder to shoulder with Sumner, Sumner was beat. You can't let her have that. They're not even shoulder to shoulder. That's an advantage to Rowerig. Griswold will catch, let the defender fly by, take the shot, and no. Tipped, and controlled by Gillette. The outlet pass will come to Rowerig. It's 29-26, Black River with the lead. They trailed by 3 at the half. They lead by 3 now. Harrison up and off the glass too hard. There's the rebound by Hammond, no good. Hammond one more time, and Hammond will get it. She was just taller and kept tipping the ball over Griswold. and got the basket. 31-26, a great start here for Black River. They've got a 5-point lead, overcoming a 3-point deficit. And that'll be lost on the dribble by Griswold. And now West Rutland, I expected to see this earlier in the contest and didn't, but they're going to put pressure on the ball. Sumner gambled and missed on the steal. Rowrigan in the front court, and there's a numbers game that favors Black River, and they left it short. The little bunny was no good, and the outlet pass will come to Lincoln. Lincoln's got a 2-on-1 happening. Lincoln will go inside to Joslin, and the ball will be slapped out of Lincoln's hands, out of bounds by Joslin. West Rutland will retain possession. This feels like a semifinal game at the very odd. No, had the open look, the 8-footer, no good. Gillette with the rebound, and should just let all the traffic go by her, and now she'll be picked up by Lincoln. Lincoln with 15 first half points for West Rutland, and that's a pass to the crowd, and it goes out of Gillette's hand. She was in trouble right from the start of that defensive series against Lincoln. Tell you what though, 31-26, Black River with the lead, and it happened in the blink of an eye. For 5 minutes to play in the third quarter, Griswold, ball fake, blocked, and off from the hands of Hammond, out of bounds. Griswold talking to herself as she turns away. She did a nice job with the ball fake to get the baseline, but she's got a ball fake going up to get the taller defender off from her. Nice grab by Griswold up, and there's Griswold. Oh man, you talk about redemption. 31-28 now, West Rutland down 3. Rohrig with the ball, and Courtney Rohrig will turn away from the pressure and almost turned right into Lincoln. That is a wild shot, and she got her own rebound on the floor, up and no. I'll tell you what, I've never seen so much energy on the court at once between Lincoln and Rohrig, and you could just see, I mean, they just never get tired. And Katie Lincoln will face that zone defense and give the ball off to Griswold. She'll catch and won't get the bounce early. Sumner had it, kept alive to Ricky. She'll ball fake, got Rohrig in here, didn't pull the trigger on the shot. Lincoln will give the ball back to Griswold. She'll force herself along the baseline. She likes that inside route, even though it's not really beneficial to her, and that'll be tipped from Ricky's hands out of bounds. That's one thing West Rutland's got to start to do, is get a body on the boards, because they're losing the rebounding edge right now to Black River. Everybody faked long, they'll throw short, and Joslin will make the catch. Now Ames will let her get by. Griswold will step up. There's a wraparound pass and foul and a bucket. Beautiful execution, beautiful execution. Hammond will get the basket and the foul shot coming up. And I believe it was Ricky that picked up the foul. That is the first foul of the second half, and it took 4 minutes to happen, and it's been just a wild up and down sequence of action. And swish. 34-28, lead goes back to 6. Lincoln will sneak down from the front court and get the inbounds pass. She got hooked on the baseline. It's going to be the first foul on Black River. It's just going to be possession out of bounds on the baseline to West Rutland. That foul will be on Hammond. That'll be her second. Yeah, nobody in any foul trouble on either side, and Griswold will make the grab. Griswold's going to try to make her move off the dribble. She's got to dribble, penetrate to look for an offense. Tell you what, they were getting close to the 5 count, and then she pulled it back. That's a long pass in the corner to Lincoln. Back to Griswold. She stands at the top of the arc, and she'll go back between circles, back to Lincoln. Catches, fires, got it! Lincoln, 3 ball. 3 threes for Lincoln. 18 unofficially in the ball game. 34-31, Black River's lead. That pass is tipped and still gets to Rohrig. She keeps the dribble alive, and she's actually, oh, they're going to call it travel. I'll say they made a sandwich out of her, and that is what caused the travel. So with 3:26 to go in what's been a Black River third quarter so far, West Rutland down by 3 will have possession. And tell you what, Black River's defense really coming out and challenging the shots. Lincoln got it off and won't roll her way. Tipped, we got pushed from behind called on Hammond. Sumner that time with the great inside box out, and the push from behind should be on Hammond. 2-0. Yeah, that's what Kim called. Yep. And the game, again, has had the feel of a playoff game the whole night long, and it's getting even more obvious now. There's the grab, Griswold with a fake. She'll slide inside, a little hook shot, no good. And on the weak side, Rohrig can't save it. Oh, her own teammate in there got tangled up as her and number 25, Harrison, got going after the ball together, and it became West Rutland basketball as it rolled out through the inline, or sideline, I'm sorry. They were looking for Lincoln, and she did come open. She came off a screen, and then Jocelyn released on her. They'll go to Griswold. She, again, once she catches and doesn't fire, the defense comes out on her, and she just can't get the shot away. Ames will make the save on the long cross-court pass. Killed the dribble. We'll go to Lincoln on the baseline. Down inside to Sumner. Got it! You know what Emily did there? She jumped back, faded away, and kept the ball back like a half hook shot. And it's now a 1-point game, 34-33 Black River. They've got the ball, they've got the lead, and Rowerig will go into the front court. She'll throw over the trap, it's tipped, and Sumner will come forward with the basketball. Rowerig behind her will block it, foul called on Rowerig. She can't believe the call, but it's going to be her second personal. Again, she made up a lot of ground, got the ball, but I think she got her with the lower portion of her body. That's the call, the push, not the block, it's the push. Sumner at the line looking for the tie. Third team foul, second officially on Rowerig. Short, way short. She rushed the shot, way short. So Sumner trying to salvage this one for the tie. Much better. We're tied at 34. So each team has put together spurts here in the third quarter, and Jocelyn had Ames stop the movement of the ball going forward, and the pass will come back. Griswold gambled, didn't get it. Saylor with the shot. No, she pulled it down, traveled. Yeah. Once she changed her mind on the shot, and I tell you, it's the kind of game where there's a lot of speed out there for both sides, and they're challenging every spot on the floor, and they're taking away that chance to think about what you want to do. They're making you make a quick decision. That's why we're getting the travels and the turnovers. Griswold for the lead. Got it! 3-ball for Brooke Griswold. That time she caught and shot, and that's the only way she's going to get the shot off. Don't let the defender. Oh, Valenti traveled twice on it, got called once, and it'll be a turnover. And West Rutland now with that 37-34 lead. We'll get the basketball back as they've got some momentum back here late in the third quarter. This third quarter, remember, was started off by West Rutland giving up the lead and putting Black River on quite a roll. Ames will rim out on her. Ball on the floor went off Gillette's foot to Saylor, and she'll just a little bounce pass to Gillette, back to Saylor. Now she'll give it to Jocelyn. They'll finally get in the front court. Griswold, oh, I'm sorry, that's Rowerig up and in. Again, you can't stop the penetration of the ball underneath the basket. It's going to be out of bounds off from Rowerig. You have to step up inside that, between the circles area that way. That's where the ball has to be stopped. It's 37-36. West Rutland's got the ball. They got the lead. And they got a minute 44 to go in the third quarter. Ames with the catch. Wants to dump it inside, and then she'll just take the dribble and bring it up, and nice save. Lincoln saved that from being a backcourt. She does little things like that you just don't realize it. They'll loop it inside. Sumner off the glass, no good. Sumner wants to follow it up, got the ball. She's took it out of the hands and missed the shot. Great job by Sumner. They'll keep it alive. Jocelyn will be the recipient of a good bounce, and they'll go to Rowerig. Rowerig right through the paint, up and in. Again, they just let her have the court to work with. 38-37 Black River, 1:10 to go in the third quarter. And Rowerig with the steal. They're looking for Ricky down inside. Lincoln's back. There's the give, and no finish. Tipped, and Griswold keeping it alive and puts it on the floor. Got fouled. Yep. I think it's going to be on Jocelyn. I'll wait and see because Valenti was there also. Yeah, it'll be Jocelyn called for the foul. And that's only going to be the fourth team foul and just the second personal foul. 56 seconds to go in the third quarter. It has been a ride and a half tonight. It's been fun. West Rutland down by 1. They go baseline to Ricky. She wants to go inside to Sumner. No. Tell you what a beautiful pass from Ricky. What a great job by Sumner to come around the defender to make the catch. And Gillette with the move will get into the front court. They stop the movement of the ball that time. They'll come back to Rowerig. 32 seconds on the clock. Shot from the free throw line. No. Hard off the glass. Up and no. One more time. No. That was a tough angle. Tip to the outside, and it'll be off from Griswold's hands, I believe, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Black River with 21 seconds to go. And Sierra P's coming in the ball game for West Rutland, and nobody's left yet. Griswold will leave the ball game, number 12. So I had to wait and see who was coming off the floor, and it'll be Griswold. 38-37. Black River's got the lead back after they had gotten it and lost it here in the third quarter. They want to play a little inside-outside game. They'll turn to the inside the baseline and got a foul. Believe it's going to be Ricky by her reaction. 2-2 Lincoln. And I believe that's Katie's first. It is. Lincoln's first personal foul. Comes with 14 seconds to go in the third quarter. And Gillette at the line with 2 shots coming up. 38-37. Black River with a lead. And it's 39-37. So the second shot by Gillette on the way. Got them both. 40-37. So after trailing by 3, leading by 6, trailing by 3, Black River's back ahead by 3, and they'll throw the ball away with 9 seconds. Right idea, just too much power on the ball. They were looking for Ames on the baseline, and she was open. The ball was just taller than she was. Or actually, the pass was, the ball wasn't. And they released Valenti deep, and it didn't happen. And Gillette down in the corner, 8 seconds, 7 seconds. She's in a lot of trouble. That's going to be Pease with the steal. She'll get the ball off her foot to Lincoln, and that's going to be a foul. That was incredible. Should be 2 shots coming up for Lincoln. She was fouled in the act of shooting. Okay, quarter's over. Fouls on Rohrig. I think he said 1-0. Yeah, that's her 3rd personal. So not only does West Rutland get the shots, but they get the 3rd foul on Rohrig, which was big. So Lincoln will be at the line all by herself as the teams have gone to the side. 40-37, and now it's 40-38. Every player tells me these are the toughest shots. This is a technical foul where you're the only person on the floor shooting. There's more pressure than there is in a normal free throw where you're surrounded by your teammates and the opposing team. Everything's focused on you. Got them both. That's a big way to end the half, or the 3rd quarter, I mean, because there's 3 fouls on Rohrig and just a 1-point deficit now. That'll be Jocelyn bringing the ball in bounds. And she'll get the ball right back, and she stepped on the sideline, so they'll turn the ball over. Yeah, it was a give and go, and it was open to the hoop, but she just didn't quite gauge the floor, and she stepped on the sideline out of bounds. So in a game that has had many ebbs and flows and continuous action, every possession is going to be huge. It isn't the whole game, but especially here in the 4th quarter. Ricky's got to get out of the paint. Sumner will put the shot up, and no. Hard off the back of the iron. Sumner tips it to Ricky. Ricky will go back to Sumner. She hears a voice from behind. It was Amanda Ames. Now they'll dump it down to Pease. Pease will turn, fire, and get it. Sierra Pease. Big move, big bucket. Lead goes to 41-40 West Rutland, and Rohrig got the baseline. She got the foul. Oh, they call it. Oh, it's on Rohrig. She stepped out of bounds on the curl. So Lincoln and company will take over the basketball with a 1-point lead and 7:30 to go in regulation. They'll come to Ames. Pease wants to post up, gets the ball turned back out. We'll go to Sumner to Lincoln. She's got 3 threes tonight. She passed that up. Ames won't pass it up, and it'll be no good. We'll come to Jocelyn, and she'll just hand off to Gillette. Gillette wants to go across to Saylor. She'll make the catch. She's at the arc, actually just a tad below it. Her pass will come back up to Jocelyn. Jocelyn, all traveled. She had the right idea. Yeah, that's a great call. No. She knew the ball fake was what would open the paint, but she just shuffled the feet early. Other than that, she would have had a layup. 7 minutes to go in the basketball game. And Ames wants to go down. They're trying to post up Sierra Pease, and they'll get her the ball, but she had to come out of the sweet spot to make the catch. She's up too high to post up now. And she waited too long and got the ball slapped away. Pease, comfortable down in the low post, but not comfortable up high in the offense. In that scenario, she's got to realize she'll have an advantage being able to shoot over the defender up top. She's got to get comfortable being up high on the offense. There's a good defense by Black River that made her come up high. Ames, no good rebound, weak side. Pease will step inside, didn't finish it. It was a good rebound, the missed shot, and now the foul will be called. That'll be on Meg Ricky. She'll be called for the foul, and Black River will take over, and Rohrig will take the ball out of bounds, number 10. It's a 1-point West Rutland lead, and that has worked all night long. They didn't get to finish the first time, but oh, Jocelyn will miss. There's Rohrig, got it. Lead back to Black River. And again, West Rutland has not done a good job of boxing out tonight. And of course, the opponent they're playing, very good rebounding team. Pease, got it. Tell you what, Sierra Pease, they like the matchup. They brought her in, and she's doing a good job down inside against Hammond. 43-42, West Rutland reassumes the lead. That's Saylor, got all twine. She was left open for the intermediate jump shot, 44-43. Pease open, rushed it, got it. She was stumbling around, but made it work, and Pease now with 8 points in the ballgame unofficially. 45-44. And you knew there had to be some scoring from other areas besides Roehrig and Lincoln, and it's starting to develop now. Roehrig with the kick out, Joslin with the shot. It's not going to be any good. Weak side rebound too strong. Might have actually been tipped from behind, and it'll be Lincoln with the basketball. Lincoln against Joslin will get bumped. There's the pass down inside, and count it! Sierra Pease having a game of her life at the varsity level tonight, and she saved it for the fourth quarter against Black River. Saylor will get the foul. The bucket's good. 47-44. West Rutland. Pease at the line, and she needs to take a breath here. She has had this potential all season, and now she's showing her stuff. Yeah, good job. 3-point play for Sierra Pease. Lead at 4, 48-44. Oh, look at Roehrig just go through the defense. Again, they got to stop the ball up top. Up for Pease and batted away by who else? Courtney Roehrig. So West Rutland will have the ball on the baseline. They'll run the stack formation on the near side of the box. There is no shot clock to worry about. I don't think these teams worry about shot clocks. They don't need one. They're shooting within 30 seconds anyways. Oh, great pass. Actually a little hard, and it's going to stay in bounds. It'll be out of bounds off from Saylor, and it's going to be West Rutland basketball. Boy, again, Pease was open. The pass was just a tad hard. 48-46 West Rutland. Ames catches, fires, no. Rebound will be down to Hammond. She'll pivot all the way around on a 360 and find Gillette. Gillette will cross over. Gillette to the elbow, and now she needs some help. That's Lincoln on her defensively. Great pass catch there by Joslin, and the shot by Hammond. Roehrig will go up and got it. Roehrig will tie the game up. She's got to have at least 15 boards. She's going to be awful close to a triple-double, and there's a foul on a drive. Yeah, they reached. I'll say she's got double digits in rebounds, Roehrig does, double digits in points, and she's going to be close to that in steals. And Lincoln at the line. Remember, she hit her last 2 free throws to end the third quarter. And this is the 1-on-1. She's going to get 2 shots now. She'll break the tie. It's 49-48, and it has been, well, it started off as a barn burner, and it's turned into a Donnybrook, which is a step up, so. Nope, won't get the second one. Pease kept it alive. Pease has it. Pease will pick it up. She wants to kick the ball out. There's Ricky open off the glass. They got it. And Sierra Pease made that all happen. Ricky will get the bucket. And there's a great catch by Roehrig, and then she got fouled. That Roehrig is just unbelievable matchup problem. That'll be on Sumner. I believe she just picked up her third. I'll let the board catch up to me. Yeah, oh my goodness, her first. As hard as she has played, and as much as she's been in there banging around that bodies, she's only got 1 foul. That's incredibly good. Gillette with the basketball. 51-48 West Rutland over Black River. And a steal by Lincoln. And watch this, she'll pull away. And taken away by Roehrig. Yeah, Lincoln did everything she could, and Roehrig still won the battle. She slowed down, waited for her to fly by. Roehrig knew she was going to slow down, and she just slowed down, and then she reached out and slapped the ball away. Roehrig wants to call. Yeah, Roehrig tells the coach they need a timeout, and they take it. That happens with 4:21 to go in the fourth quarter. 51-48 West Rutland over Black River. So Sumner will put the ball on the play. That was a Black River timeout. And Lincoln comes off a screen, open, sets, fires, and no. Oh, it would have been a sweet. They'll go on to bounce off from Harrison. It'll become West Rutland basketball. 4:16 to go in regulation. Tell you what, the crowd right into this one. Like I said, this had a playoff hype, playoff atmosphere, playoff action on the court. Lincoln with the catch, led on her. Sierra Pease will make the grab. You know what I like, too, about what Coach Serrani does? Ames, got it! 3-pointer for Ames! Nothing but the bottom of the net for Ames. But Coach Serrani's found a hot player in Sierra Pease, and he doesn't have a normal rotation. He's just letting her play. She's hot. Don't take her out just because you have normal rotation. The steal on the basket by Sumner. Gillette will circle around. 56-48 West Rutland. That is the largest lead of the ball game by either side. Gillette. Her pass will get to its spot. She wants to get it to Joslin. She'll muscle it up over Ames and in. They like that matchup tonight, and they've gone to it a lot. And they'll make it a 56-50 game, 3:32 to go in regulation. Ames with the catch. You want to post up Sierra Pease. They didn't get her the ball this time. They had a chance to bring the ball down low because you only get a second. That only flash is open down in the low post. Ames tries another 3-ball. No. Weak side rebound will come down to Harrison. She'll throw up and Rohrig. Again, see the defense caving back in. And it's automatic baskets. You can't keep backing up with her. You have to take a stand. She goes around you, she goes around you. Block away from Pease, and who else? Rohrig right there. So West Rutland retains possession. 3 minutes even to go in the fourth quarter. 4-point lead for West Side. And they're going to allow Valenti to come in, number 21 at the scores table. And there she goes, and she's going to replace Hammond, number 20 for Black River. West Rutland in their home whites on Munger vision as usual, and they'll bring it up to Ames, and she got the shot away, and that might have been partially tipped. Won't know, because Sumner made a play on it, and the ball will go out of bounds, and Rohrig will bring the ball out of bounds. She'll bring the ball into play. She looked long. That was all taken away. Joslin with the basketball, and the court again just wide open. I tell you, Black River does a good job of spreading the floor to create a lot of gaps, just like that right there, to let their players slide through. It's a 2-point ball game, and they've had no answer for Rohrig at all. None. West Rutland timeout, 56-54 West Side, but now Black River with the momentum on their side, just 2:38 to go in regulation. I think it was a good timeout, just to let his kids kind of catch their breath. Get ready for the last 2 minutes. Probably the biggest throw right on the East Coast right now, West Rutland and Black River. They're gonna run that motion up top. She'll spin. Sumner will go to Griswold. Griswold back in the basketball game, number 12. And they're getting, Black River's gonna come up and challenge. That's just good coaching both ways. Run some clock by Coach Straney, and then contest every space out there on the floor by Black River. And they'll get the Lincoln. I don't know how they did it, but they got the ball to Lincoln. She'll throw it across to Griswold. She'll make the catch. Got, and they'll pull it back out. 2 minutes even to go in the back. I don't understand that. I don't understand it at all. 2-point ball game. That's the fourth foul on Rohrig, and I just don't understand it. That the fourth foul is the biggest thing, because you got to start out thinking having her in the ball game, and if you go to overtime. So Black River timeout, and I just want to go on a little bit rant here more. There was 2 minutes in a two-point ball game, and 2 minutes ago there was just no need to foul. Plus, it's the 8th team foul, so there's going to be shots coming up for West Rutland. And also, it's your top player just picking up her fourth foul, committing the foul 30 feet from the basket. I'm not sure why or what happened now. Hey, let's recap. West Rutland had a 3-point halftime lead. Black River came out storming here in this second half, third quarter, and took a 6-point lead at one point. And West Rutland now back up by 2. And I think it's going to be Lincoln going to the line. No, it's Griswold. Brooke will be going to the line. Okay. Well, I knew there was a 2 on her jersey, so it's just Brooke Griswold instead of Katie Lincoln. You know, that could be a bigger play than you realize. And it's officially her fourth foul. So the front end of a 1-and-1 here. That's the 8th team foul. She got it. Oh, Griswold is a player. She's a good player, yeah. Ames coming in for Ricky for West Rutland. That's number 10, Ames coming in, and she's hit some big shots tonight. Sierra Pizzo emerging as a go-to player now at the varsity level, number 5 for West Rutland, and she'll get them both. 58-54, Harrison with the catch. She'll give it back to, right there, they stopped the ball up top, but it came right into the hands of Valenti. Back to Rohrig, they'll dump it down low to Harrison. She'll post up and hit the side of the basket. Rebound up, and who else? Rohrig. Ball slapped away to the floor. They'll go, and Rohrig will tie up. Sierra Pease along with Valenti, number 21. West Rutland basketball on the baseline, and this is where I think you would want to foul, but you would want to press in the back court. Minute 50 in the clock counting. It's a 2-possession ball game. See if West Rutland wants to run some of that motion up top. Pease with a ball fake. Pease waits. Pease going to get the 5 count in a sec. She's going to pull the ball back, and she does. Oh, what quick hands. So Rohrig's going to be fouled. That wasn't a bad foul. That was an automatic layup. It's only the 5th team foul, and only the 2nd personal foul in Lincoln. That took away an easy 2 points. That was extremely smart by Lincoln. Boy, Rohrig's quick though, isn't she? Oh. She wants to go down inside, and Joslin will make the catch, release in the basket. Way too easy. Black River's really been having access down low, just way too easy tonight. 58-56. West Rutland's lead back down to 2. They'll lob it down. There's the catch, and she'll curl back out. She was too far. Oh, she's wide open. Got it. Amanda Ames made that look easy, but that's a pressure-filled basket. Oh, let's throw the ball away. That's a pressure-filled bucket to make right there. Dunches with the play right there. Paul Dunches with Dave Serrani on his right side, making the big play, making the grab of the ball out of bounds. 1 minute, 6 seconds to go. Yeah, I think the ball's got to come back down where the throw originated, yeah. And Coach Serrani wanting a timeout will get a timeout with 66 seconds to go in the basketball game, and West Rutland up by 4, and they'll have the ball after the fade. So Sumner, number 11 with the basketball for West Rutland, will get it into Pease. That's taken away. There's a steal. They got it to Rohrig. Rohrig lining up the steps will go and get it. We are got a 2-point ball game at 60-58 West Rutland. Lincoln heard the footsteps, knew there was going to be pressure coming from behind, and there's the foul up top by Joslin. Now 4 fouls on Joslin, so Rohrig and Joslin with 4 apiece, and 48 seconds to go in the basketball game. It's the 9th team foul, so it's only the 1-on-1, and she will miss the front end of it. Harris will get the ball. Lincoln will steal it back. Got stripped and fouled. She's going to the line. It's going to be the 10th foul. 2 shots coming up now for Lincoln. Yeah, so they called it on 2-5. There you go. That's her 3rd personal. That's not going to happen. It's 2 shots. That's okay. Hammond coming in for Harrison. And Lincoln looking to find that stroke again from the free throw line. In a 2-point ball game, it's going to be a 3-point ball game. Still just a 1-possession game. Valenti with the catch, and they deny Rohrig the basketball. They'll get it off to Joslin. Joslin in the front court with 39 seconds to go. Valenti with the grab. She'll pivot, put the ball on the floor. She goes in for the drive and got it! What a move by Valenti. 1-point game with 28 seconds to go. Sumner puts the brakes on. We'll bring it back to Lincoln. Lincoln pass up front. Sierra Pease. Got it! Pease with the basket. Timeout called by West Rutland. 63-60. Sierra Pease with a pressure pack shot of her own, and a great job by Lincoln of seeing her open. They brought the defense up to play Lincoln, and she found the open person. 63-60 West Rutland. 18 seconds to go. I knew this was going to be a good game. That's why I made sure I was going to be here. Hope you've enjoyed the action all season long, especially, the Green Mountains, the Arlingtons, the Black River games from West Side. And they got the court open, and Joslin quickly into the front court. Lincoln will tie her up. Jump ball. Great job by Lincoln. Stays with Black River, but it eats a lot of time off the clock. There's just 12 seconds to go. The reason I say that is they don't have to take a 3-ball, but that time keeps getting lower and lower. Oh, that's a intentional foul. That's a terrible, yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call. Her whole thing was to stop, so that's only the 16th foul. But because it's intentional, she'll get shots and the basketball back. That is a huge swing in the ball game right there. Sumner will be assessed a foul. It's an intentional foul. Rohrig would be at the line. And wow, what a different wrinkle this puts on the last 10 seconds. No. Oh yeah, that's a big miss. Because now if she gets this, they'll still be a basket behind. But it's big though because they don't need the 3. She gets it first. Let's do that. She missed them both. Now it's huge because it could have been just a single basket, a 2-point shot. Now it's they have to take a 3-pointer or go inside for the quick bucket. Hope for a foul so you get the basket and 1, or hope for the quick bucket, and then they have. I think they had no more timeouts left. So they should get the basketball back on the intentional foul. That was a good call by Kim Levins. She didn't make a play for the ball. She lunged and pushed. It wasn't a dirty play. It was something they talked about. Was they had 2 fouls to give. Don't foul in the act of shooting, but they should have covered the don't. You got to make a play on the ball. The 2 missed free throws become even bigger. Because 1 free throw made it you just had to go for a 2-point shot, a higher percentage shot. Now she's missed them both. They need 3 points. But the options are still open. 10 seconds, still eternity. Yeah, because again, with the way Roehrig is played, you can just let her go inside and she might pick up the foul and the basket, or she might get the basket and then you can follow real quick on the inbounds play. I mean, it's just endless options. This has been a great ball game. Oh man, this has been good. Jocelyn's going to take the ball out of bounds, and I think if you're one thing you had to talk about was whatever you do, don't foul in the act of shooting. You're going to set Roehrig up and she'll kick out. It's for the tie. Nope. And that's going to be down. Game, West Rutland. They stuck it out. They led it at 3 at the half. They fell behind by 6 in the third, and they've come back to win it by 360 over Black River in a great ball game. Well officiated, well coached by both sides, and the players, they've left it on the court. Great effort. Where's Sierra Pease? There she is. She's still fired up. 63-60 West Rutland with the win over Black River on Munger Vision tonight. Hope you enjoyed it.